Okay, it's Alec the Catholic, and I'm back again with another reaction video. Now, look, I was going through my previous videos, and I noticed something. And I want to share this with you for a little bit here. I'll try not to take too much time on this, but most YouTube reaction channels, they all have like something that they do that makes them that they do like every intro. It's like the same thing, like "Yo, what up, YouTube?" Or like this one guy, the Trash Your Past guy, I forget his name. He goes like hey, I don't know. He does something with his, like he pushes his nose up and he goes, hey, I don't know why he does that. But I don't question it because it's something he does every single video. It's consistent. People know him for it. And they like it, I guess, enough because they keep subscribing and they keep doing something. So he's growing his channel, he's growing his audience, and people like him and his community's getting bigger. That's cool. I think that I want to start my videos with okay for two reasons. Number one, it's easy to say, and I can say it loud, and I can say it proud. The other thing is that when someone says okay, I think that what that does is that calls attention to what's going on at hand, and it says like, okay, put down like whatever it is you got going on right now, whatever's going on out there. Like, okay, let's bring it to this moment, to this place. We're all going to be here right now. Let's focus. Let's take this a little more seriously. And this is something that I do take seriously. Um, I realize that like I'm not teaching people things, but people are listening to me and they might be taking something of value from what I have to say, and I think I have something of value to share. My thoughts, my perspectives on these songs, on this music. So um, I want to take it a little more seriously. So I think opening with "Okay" is a way to do that, to bring it all to one place. I'm sharing that with you now. I think that's what I want to try to do from now on. You tell me if it's working, if you think it's a good idea, if you think that's what we should do as a community. Like, let's build this together, you know? Like, I'm not here by myself. You gotta watch me and listen to me. So tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. That's cool with me. Now we're gonna get into this video. Rich Brian in No Worries. Previous song in the album, Vacant. It was this arguing with this girl. She didn't trust him, and so she was like paranoid that he was gonna cheat on her, and he was just like, "Why are you treating me this way? Why you don't trust me?" Okay, and the way he handled it was like, "You want me to be the bad guy? I'll be the bad guy. I can get girls like you. I don't need you. You treat me like this," and it's just like, "I'm out of here." And so she left. She broke up with him, as far as I can tell. Okay, and like I don't know if anyone knows what Rich Brian's personal life is like. Um, is he still with this girl? I don't know. But it seemed to me that that's what the song was about. And now, No Worries. If my suspicions are correct, this song was probably like, "Hey, I got kind of hurt because you left me, but don't worry about it, because I'm cool." And it might be really sarcastic, like, "No, no worries, like I'm just like dying over here. No worries." It could be that. So that's kind of those are the two options I'm thinking are gonna come up when we get it. I could be wrong. Let's see if I'm wrong. Let's go. Let's get into the song. Um, let's pick it up right now.
Breaking down, I'm barely breathing. You just hit me where it hurts.
So far, I'm down. I'm barely breathing. You just hit me where it hurts. Like he's already talking about his pain. Uh, oh, I can't deny this. Like, had anybody play Final Fantasy 7 or Final Fantasy 8? Like the little ding, 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 ding. Like the instrumentals in the background are really soft. I'm hoping that changes and it gets like heavy and the bass comes out and it starts to like rap and it's cool. But right now it's making me think of like I forget the name of the town from Final Fantasy 8, but there's some town in Final Fantasy 8. It has a theme song just like this. I'm a nerd. I was way back in the day. All right, back to this.
Finding ways to stop the bleeding. Did I get what I deserve?
Okay. I'm not here to teach you or to tell you how to live your life or what to do. Okay? But what I am going to do is I'm going to seriously tell you what I think. And what I think here, Rich, you got what you deserve, bro. the in Vacant, the way he talked to that girl, like, okay, I know you want to just like talk about all your problems and tell me about how you don't trust me and all this stuff, like, and this guy hurt you and all that stuff, but just give me some head. Like, what in the world, man? What in the world? Like, I okay, my personal opinion. People today can say I love you far easier than they can say I trust you. I want you to try it with your friends, with your family. Like, you're probably more reluctant to say, hey, I really trust you, than to say, I love you. Like, because you can tell your friends, your guy friends, your girlfriends, like, it's like, whoever, like, oh, bro, I love you, man. Or, you know I love you. You know I love you. You know I love pizza. You know I love Rich. You know I love, like, you can love anybody. But to say, I trust you, like, I'm willing to commit and I'm willing to be vulnerable with you and to open myself up with you, and I trust that you're not going to hurt me. That's something that is far deeper than just this, than what love has been skewed and twisted to turn into, which can be anything. It can be anything now. Love is so meaningless now. The word is meaningless now, in my opinion. Um, so he's asking, did I get what I deserve? And I'm glad he's being introspective, and I'm glad he's thinking about it. And I think if you're a little humble, bro, or maybe, in my opinion, if you maybe if you stopped and like looked at how you were treating this girl, like you kind of see like, yeah, like she left you, and she probably should have left you, and I think it's a good thing that she did. You're not ready for someone to bring you their problems and to open up and to like really put you in a position where, in order to support them, to become, to be a good friend, and to really truly love them and will their good, you gotta like do the work with them and put in the time to work through hard stuff, the past, the pain, the hurt. So you didn't want to do that. You went on the defensive, and you're like, oh, what about me? So yeah, she left you. Like, she's not ready yet for a relationship with someone like you, someone who's not ready to help her with her problems, because that's what a real partner would do. That's what a real friend would do. Someone who really loves you is gonna like not abandon you when times get hard, or when you're dealing with some stuff from the past. That's my personal opinion. So let's keep going.
Call my friends over to get we don't need hoes. The game is on, the beers are cold. Still happy and content, I'm trying to cut the warrior. Still got them asking me what kind of business are you in. Got so many blessings, but I'm still here counting it. If it feels like a job, then why you still doing it? Love this every second, man, that's why I still do this shit.
Oh,
I'm bad at socializing, that's what homeschooling did for me.
Rich, my brother. I had no idea we came from the same school. The school of home. Oh, yeah. So surprised. I'm sharing. Um, I was homeschooled my whole life. Not whole life. K through 12. I went to first grade and kindergarten in my own home, and I graduated senior high school in my own home. Yeah, isn't that crazy? So we can relate here. Now, the thing I can't relate to is this whole I'm bad at socializing and that's what homeschooling did for me. Maybe. All right, so I have this discussion with a lot of people all the time. My personal opinion, I'm not trying to teach you nothing, just from the way I see it. There's a difference between being a homeschooler and being homeschooled. There's actually a really, I got that. I didn't make that up. I got that from a homeschooling kid on YouTube who makes like skits and comedy sketches and stuff, and he does a whole bit on homeschooling and the difference between a homeschooler and a homeschooled people. Like, I was homeschooled. I cannot identify as a homeschooler. What is a homeschooler? A homeschooler is this kid who is really awkward, who's like living in a bubble, who like doesn't want to leave the bubble. They're really comfortable, like playing with their toys or, their computers and like their radios, and they do like strange things, and they're like obsessed with stuff that's really like not ordinary, and they despise the world outside of their bubble. They really don't like it. Anything that's not like familiar, they just like, oh, that's evil, that's wrong, that's bad, I don't want that. You're like, they don't, they reject modern society. Um, Here's my theory. My theory is that typically a homeschooler, that kind of kid who's awkward and weird, and who most people think of when they think of someone who is homeschooled, who's bad at socialization, who like doesn't really want to get a job, they just want to play with radios or computers all day. Like they typically, those kinds of kids are awkward personality wise. They grow up in families that are not good, from parents who are not great at socializing to begin with, and so their upbringing, they are formed in having this personality, and their character is just not good at socialization. They're introverts, they're awkward. They would be no different. Here's my theory. My theory is they'd be no different in public school, because there are weird kids in public school too. There are kids who everyone is nice to because they think he's gonna come back and like hurt people one day. So I better be nice to him, and maybe he won't hurt me. My humble opinion, I think that those kids belong in homeschooling. It's safer for them there. It's better. Why? Because in homeschooling, I'm trying to teach you, sharing with you what my experience was. For me, it was I got to focus on my work. I got to focus on the actual school. I got to focus on what it is I had to actually learn. I was not concerned with what I had to wear that day. I was not concerned with keeping up with all the pop culture stuff. I wasn't concerned with seeing all the YouTube videos so that I could joke around with my friends at recess or whatever, like in between classes, periods. I don't know what you guys call it. Never went to school. All right, so my first time I stepped foot in a classroom was in college, freshman year, first class. Um, so like, I think a kid who is socially and like psychologically and maybe emotionally like not ready, not mature yet, not able to handle being out in society, I think it's better for them, frankly, to be homeschooled so that they can actually just focus on learning the things they need to know, so that when they do step out into the real world as an adult, they are able to grow. They'll have those skills. They'll have the things that they need in order to get a job and to, start understanding taxes and insurance and liability and all the stuff that adults worry about, how to pay bills, and and if they don't like people, they can learn to just go get another job. Like if your manager's a jerk, your coworkers are mean to you, like because you're socially awkward, go get a different job, bro. It's not that hard, and no one's gonna bully you as much. And whereas you put them in school, and it's like all of a sudden they're like dealing with all this social pressure to like conform and to be normal and to be, and it's like now they can't focus on their schoolwork, can't focus on just learning the subjects. So I think you get better education in homeschooling. I think it creates more opportunities for people to actually get educated and actually learn things. I was involved in tons of extracurricular activities, so homeschooling didn't cramp my style socially. I think you could tell I'm doing this right now. I'm not an antisocial person. I'm pretty good at socializing. I can talk in front of people. I have no problem with that. And I can have fun at any party. I can get into anybody's clique and be in anyone's group. And that's it's like a little gift God gave me, and I'm cool with that. I'm a social butterfly. I really am. And I'm beautiful. Look at me. But anyway, like this is Rich's experience. Maybe he is bad at socializing. Frankly, I've seen him on interviews and things recently because of like doing this. Like I've started to kind of like explore like who he is a little bit more, and people have been sharing things with me about him. He is not bad at socializing. Maybe he doesn't like it because he's an introvert, but he's not bad at it, man. The guy can have a conversation with anybody, it seems, and get along fine. Like, uh... anyway, So I'm blown away that he even mentioned this. I'm learning things about him. I like that he's bringing this up. I disagree with him. I really do here. Hey, it's not homeschooling's fault if you're bad at socializing. It could just be you, bro. That could just be you. That was my whole point.
It also got me money and a whole new identity. So
Okay, so I may be bad at socializing, but look at where I am now. Look at where I am now. Like that, I got homeschooling kind of thank for that. Like if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be here. I'm the same way. I'm really glad I was homeschooled. Uh, I'm doing really well for myself. I live a really good life, and I didn't go to prom. So this next line,
fuck a prom night, I drive a limo to a bakery.
I never did that either, bro. So I didn't drive the limo to the bakery. I could have. That's a thing in homeschooling. You know, we can drive limos to bakeries.
Finding ways to stop the bleeding. Did I get what I deserve? Call my friends over to kick it, we don't need hoes. The game is on, the beers are cold.
I like a cold beer and I like a game as just as much as every other guy or any other person for that matter. Like I think everybody should enjoy a good game and a cold beer. Nice. So, but it seems like what he's talking about here is that my sense is that he's talking about like I'm gonna have the bros over. We don't need girls. Let's go watch a game. Let's drink some beers. Let's have a good time. That feels like he's trying to mask the pain that he has actually inside by turning to the guys, by turning to the bros, and that's normal. And in fact, I think personally that's really good. I think there's a Bible quote. It's iron sharpens iron, and a brother is born in a time of adversity. Iron sharpens iron, and a brother is born in a time of adversity. So that means that like it means exactly what it means. Men get affirmation from other men. We really do. Our wives and girlfriends could tell us the same thing like over and over and over again. Like, you got to do this. You should be doing this. Why aren't you doing this? The moment like another guy tells us that exact same thing, we're like, oh my gosh, you're so right. And we go and we do it all of a sudden. We go back to our girlfriends like, hey, so-and-so just told me I should do this thing. She's like, I told you that months ago. What are you talking about? It's like, but it came from him, you know, like it means something more to, and like I know that pisses girls off. That makes my wife mad that I do that, that I have that problem. I struggle with listening to her versus like putting so much stock into what other guys have to say. But it is also just a natural male inclination to do. Men affirm each other. We help each other become better men. We really do. And I think women do the same thing, just with other women. I'm not going to go to a woman because she's not going to understand exactly where I'm coming from, the things that are going on in my head, and the things I'm dealing with internally. And so we go to other guys because they can relate to us on a very basic biological level. I think that's just facts. Men and women are different. Don't fire me, please. Anybody else notice that this guy's not really chopping anything anymore? He's just like kind of whacking in front of it, and it looks like he's chopping stuff, but he's not really. You sit on a throne of lies, chef.
Yeah, born to do this shit, it wasn't nothing accidental. Ay, this shit gets so boring, had to switch it up a little. Sick of seeing people around me only care about the figures. I can't have you talk to me about no motherfucking limit. Write the best songs in my grave. Why'd you ask me if I'm okay, bitch? I feel extravagant. Always been a different breed from day one, so let's not pretend. Notice all your lack of effort, so little bitch, we can't be friends. Hey, shut the fuck up, go sit your Starbucks. Don't play with me, cause you gon' fuck up your karma. Don't fuck with hoes, I'd rather fuck up my commas.
Oh, this line right here.
Life ain't good if it don't come with no problems.
Oh. Facts, truth. That last statement, that line right there. Your life ain't good if it don't come with no problems. There's not a single successful person on this planet that has not overcome great adversity. The greatest things in life are the things that we work the hardest to achieve. That's my I heard it from somebody somewhere, and like I heard it and I was like, that makes so much sense to me. It's true. I have a lot of problems. I have a lot of problems. I have addiction. I struggle with being a good dad for my kids, a good husband for my wife. I struggle with all kinds of stuff. Okay, uh, I've got problems. I got a yard to clean up. I got dishes to do. I got diapers to clean out. But I cannot deny that my life is a good life. I live a really good life. A life that I think a lot of people would envy. With a woman who loves me and kids who adore me. And, like, I wouldn't trade this for the world, bro. Not for the whole world, bro. And, like, even my addiction, to an extent, I'm kind of like, if I can overcome this, if I can fight this just a little bit more day by day, then I'm just getting stronger because of that. There's so much positivity in problems. Problems are so much more opportunities than they are actual issues, for me at least. That's the way I see it. Um, so this speaks so much truth to me right here. Your life ain't good if it don't come with no problems. Yeah, dude. A good life ain't free. You gotta put it in the work. There's gonna be problems. Let's keep going.
Oh, been on fire, but my heart is cold. I ain't fucking.
Been on fire, but my heart is cold. I love it. I love that contrast. I love the irony of that. It's so funny. It's so cool. Yeah. All right, keep going.
With you anymore, bitch, I'm way too focused on my goals. I can never stop it, running up the numbers, give a fuck about no budget, bitch, I'm up and coming and this shit ain't up for no discussion. No, I never cover basic, only fuck, I'm on occasion, she don't ever need persuasion, cause she said that I'm a favorite,
Paused it. Just in time, I think. Oh, I got like 2 seconds. It's the end of the song. Okay, look. It looks to me as if he's trying to say, like, you really hurt me, but don't worry about it because I'm going to be okay because I'm focused on my goals. And I don't really need you. I can be successful and I can be happy because I know what I'm doing. And this is, I'm going to reach my dreams. That's what I'm going to do instead. He said cuff a basic? What is cuff a, no, I never cuff a basic. What's a basic? Basic what? Basic. Basic. Criminal? Dog? Superhero? A female? No, I never cuff a basic. I only do that with them on occasion. What is that even? She don't even need persuade. Oh, because he's talking about like basic women. Like, if you want to be happy for the rest of your life, find an ugly girl and make her your life. Make her your wife. Like that kind of thing. Like, I sometimes hook up with like really ugly basic girls because I'm their favorite, and like they bring no problems with me with them. I can focus on my goals. Oh man, I hope you're not saying that. If you are saying that, are you saying it because you actually believe that, or are you saying that because you're trying to say that to this girl who hurt you in the previous track, Vacant, the one who left? Is that possible? All right, you tell me, oh viewers of YouTube, and beyond, and whatever else you're watching this on. I think I'm going to put this on a bunch of different platforms, but like, comment, subscribe, start a conversation with me. What is this song really about? Am I on the right track here? I'm trying to pay attention to the previous ones and keep it all going in order, but help me out. Not trying to teach you anything. I hope you don't mind me sharing my thoughts and my honest opinions on these things, and my experiences as well. So thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Okay, let's close it up for the night or the morning, whatever time of day it is for you. Whatever. Peace.